Okay, so I'm going to take a few minutes and I'm going to share my live feed so that I can get some more people in before I do card pullings. So if you guys give me a minute, I'll be with you. I love being outside. I can hear all the beautiful sounds the birdies are making. Beautiful birdies. Did everybody enjoy their Memorial Day? Kind of just stayed at home and had a nice relaxing day. Made shish kebabs yesterday. They were awfully tasty. So I'm just sharing to get some more people in with me before I start shuffling and pulling cards. So that's what I'm doing right now, sharing. Hi, how are you today? I'm on a little early so I can share in groups before I start doing card pulls. So if you guys feel that you want to share, you can share now. How was everybody's Memorial Day? Mine was kind of relaxing. I just kind of stayed at home yesterday with my family and the kids, and we cooked shish kebabs yesterday, so that was really, really tasty. I hope you guys had a great Memorial Day too. Hopefully it was really relaxing for you guys. Hi, Taz. If you give me a minute, I'm sharing to some groups to get more people in before I start shuffling and pulling cards. Do, do, do. Hi. So if you give me a couple minutes, I'm not going to start for another like maybe 3 minutes. Sharing to a couple groups right now, trying to build some more people before I start shuffling and doing card pulls. If you guys want to share this post, you're more than welcome to as well. How was everybody's Memorial Day? Oh, thanks for the shares, guys. That's awesome. Okay, so I think I'm going to share in like 2 more groups and then I'm going to start. My cat is underneath me right now. Her name is Salem. She's big and black and she's got big green eyes. She's so adorable. How was your guys' Memorial Day? Did you guys have a great Memorial Day? So I'm going to share one more post, and then I'm going to begin to start shuffling my deck and pulling cards. So who do I have on with me now? You guys say hi so I know who you are? Or you want to be mysterious and just watch? And this is the last one I'm going to share. Hi, Joyce. So, I'm going to make myself a little comfy, and I'm going to shuffle my deck for you guys. Is there anyone that would like a card pull for today? Joyce, are you still there? Would you like me to pull a card for you today? Hi. Would you like a card pulled for you today? Awesome. So I'm shuffling my deck right now, and I will most definitely pull a card for you. Hi everyone. How was y'all's Memorial Day weekend? Did you have barbecues and lots of fun with y'all's families? Alright. So, I am pulling a card for Janice. Is that how you say your name? I hope it is. And the card I pulled for you is the King of Autumn, which is compassion, accomplishment, charismatic, gifted. Be assertive when it comes to what you know is right. Everything going your way. A good person or company to work for. And this is what the card looks like. It's all its nice little beautiful details. And I'm going to give you a little bit more further insight to the King of Autumns. So the King of Autumn card says that the King of Autumn is an odd bird. He certainly has the Messiah touch in interpersonal endeavors. However, unlike so many in the business world, his Messiah touch affects only his own heart. It can turn to gold. Now he's out to save the earth. He can manage hundreds of people at once and still take out the recycling while calling his congressman to give him an earful. He is charming to a fault and will help anyone who asks. Hurt an animal and you'll find yourself on his bad side. And you don't want to be there, trust me. The king loves the finer things in life and therefore tends to work very hard. Too hard. Where's your spouse, you ask? Oh, he's at the office. He's on the road. He's at a protest march. Don't worry, he'll get back home eventually. The King of Autumn sits on his throne with fully mature grapes hanging all around him. The grapes symbolize an abundance as he creates, while the German Shepherd at his side reflects his ability to safeguard his prosperity. The additional meanings for this card is a generous and compassionate employer, a natural business sense, fighting for what's right, a thriving career, and nearing retirement. So that was the card pull for you today. So I hope that it was insightful for you. Hi Becky, hi Nikki. You guys are so welcome for me doing my one card pulls for you. I normally go on Tuesdays at 11:30, so if you catch me on, I will definitely pull cards for you guys. Like I said, if you guys want more in-depth, detailed readings that are personal, that go into a lot more what's going on in your situations, you can always go to my shop. And the personal ones are for donations no less than $20, and the 3-card pulls are for donations no less than $10. And I'm feeling that I should pull a card for Nikki. So Nikki, I've just pulled the Queen of Winter for you, which is strong, patient, self-sufficient, and funny. Let go of people or things that no longer serve you. Now is the time to focus on your career. Unmarried or divorced individuals. And so this is what the Queen of Winter looks like. With all her pretty Coach details. And I'm going to give you a more detailed reading on what the Queen of Winter symbolizes. The Queen of Winter has seen it all. She has experienced many difficulties during her lifetime and has only grown stronger in the process. She knows exactly what to do, even if you have no idea, and she can point you in the right direction with a flick of the wrist and knowing glimmer in her eye. Even though this queen has seen more than her share of its life's challenges, it has only strengthened her resolve to take everything with a grain of salt. She has amazing patience and an easy way about her. She is also hysterically funny. Because of her vast and diverse experiences, she long ago released anyone and anything that provided more drama than joy in her life. This has earned her the nickname, the Garbage Sale Queen. Probably not something you should say to her face, though. She is often single and does not suffer fools easily. With her ready wit and intelligence, she can put you in your place and you won't even know that it happened. The Queen sits in icy solitude. She is not only comfortable being alone, but happy with her elegant prosperity. Her experience has won her. Additional meanings for the card is a wise and knowing friend, a patient of Fushing, being focused on her career rather than relationships, unmarried or divorced individuals, and perfectionism. So I hope I gave you a little bit more insight on the card that I pulled for you, Nikki. Is there anyone else that would like me to pull a card for them today? What about you, Jacqueline? Jacqueline, would you like me to pull a card for you today? I'm going to take that as a yes, because everybody likes to get their cards pulled. So the next card that I pulled for Jacqueline is the Queen of Autumn, which is generous, stylish, gracious, and practical. You're so welcome, Nikki. I'm glad that was right on the money. So, Jacqueline, the Queen of Autumn says, be practical with respect to how you perceive, the ability to make anything more beautiful, meeting someone who can help your dreams come true. And she has these gorgeous bright purple, pink, yellow wings, and she has this wonderful staff with this brightly yellow, reddish orange gem. So if you want to see, I love the details on these cards. They're just really, really awesome. So I'm going to give you some more detail on the Queen of Autumn. Consider this queen to be like a fairy godmother. She cares about everyone and cannot wait to swoop in to save the day. She is generous and giving and loves to make dreams come true. She adores luxurious and beautiful things. She could probably spin straw into gold if you asked her, and she'd certainly love to give it a try. Her family means the world to her, and she has the ability to run a small company and a large household without so much as breaking a sweat. She also has very kind eye for decorating. Her mantra is form and function, dearie, form and function. Her tastes are also expensive, very expensive. She's discerning and picky. Fortunately, she's good with money because she spends it like crazy, and she tends to marry well. The Queen of Autumn sits on her throne. She may appear inactive, but magic swirls around her. The rabbit by her side symbolizes the prosperity and creativity of her command. The additional meanings for this card are the ability to make anything more beautiful, being extremely sensible, a love of gardening, and a wonderful parent. So that was the insight on the Queen of Autumn for you, Jacqueline. I'm so glad. I want you guys to know that I have actually been doing tarot since I was 13 years old, and it is one of my gifts that I have. Every single time that I have done a tarot reading for someone, it has been spot on. When I first started when I was younger, I just kind of picked it up as something that I thought was fun, and so, you know, I would read my own tarot, and I would sit there and I would just look back like months later on what my tarot readings were, and all of them pretty much came true. Like every single time I would read a tarot. Hi, Serene. Hi, Sirius. So you'd like a card, Sirius? So the card that I have for you today is the Ten of Springs. Ask for help from others, all work and no play, being weighed down by too many responsibilities. And the Ten of Springs says, all work and no play can make life no fun. It may be challenged to balance your career with your personal life, but it's critical to be your physical and emotional health. You're working too hard. Do what you can to reduce stress in your life. Find moments during the day to take little breaks. Don't be afraid to ask God and the angels and the fairies or other people for assistance. Reassign tasks to co-workers or family members. Remove anything from your schedule that isn't necessary and reclaim that time as your own for self-nurturing. On this card, our fairy friend carries a heavy burden, while her ragged clothes showing that she is not being fairly rewarded for her efforts. The time has come for her to turn the other fairies for assistance. The additional meanings for this card: being weighed down by too many responsibilities, giving too much and receiving little in return. Calling upon the fairies for help. Health problems caused by too much pressure. So that card right there is pretty much telling you that you need a break. You need a break bad. Like, you need to start pawning off some of your responsibilities and asking other people to help you with them so that you can have those quick moments during the day for yourself to just have a cup of coffee drink a cup of tea. I mean, sit down for maybe 20 minutes, read a book. Definitely, self-care is very important, people. Very important. You need to take care of yourselves, because if you're not healthy, then you can't take care of anyone else. So, that was the meaning for the card for you. And I hope it was very helpful for you today. Hi, Elizabeth. How are you? Would you like a card, Elizabeth? Hi, Marianne. Coffee now, Sirius. Yes, coffee now. Okay, so Elizabeth, the card that I pulled for you is the Prince of Autumn, which is dependable, protective, chivalrous, and humorous. Cautious but wise action. Maleficent attention to detail. Kindness to others. Okay, the Prince of Autumn is for Elizabeth. Let's see what the Prince of Autumn has insight on for you today. Sometimes you don't need to rush the action. Some people like you have to have a plan first, says the Prince of Autumns. Yes, that was a bit of a jab at the Prince of Winter. And oh man, does this prince have a plan? He has everything figured out from A to Z, with multiplied backup options should you need them. I'm getting all tongue-tied. Courageous, gallant, trustworthy, and kind. This prince is your protector and is truly watching out for you in every way. He is much like a fairy guardian who has the added benefit of being able to put together a sound business plan for you. Still, he doesn't move very fast. It's going to take him time to get things done. You may have to wait a while. The Prince of Autumn floats slowly and gently upon a leaf. He is in no hurry to take action, but the light at the end of the tunnel for his staff reflects the intelligent brilliance at work inside his mind. Additional meanings are cautious but wise actions, a very hard worker, a nurture lover who is often a vegan or vegetarian, malicious actions to detail, putting other people first, a message from the fairies. So that was the card that was pulled for you, Elizabeth, and I hope that was very helpful for you. Hi, Melissa. Your friend is in need of guidance, Nikki. So I'm going to pull a card for Marianne, and then I will pull a card for your friend, Nikki. So the card that I pulled for Marianne is the Princess of Autumn. And it is sturdiest, responsible, cheerful, and mischievous. Happy news about your career, promotion, or scholarship. Well thought out plan that go perfectly, needing a little push to get going. The Princess of Autumn. You can never know too much, or say, our Princess of Autumn, the optimistic and happy young lady, simply loves to learn. She's charming and reliable, upbeat, and very clever. She does have a bit of mischievous streak running through her, so you might want to keep your eye out on for that. Besides being an absolute joy to be around, she's also responsible and wise beyond her years. Did we mention that she loves to learn? This gal can be the prodigal student, taking longer than usual to get out into the real world. She may also think things through way too long before acting, but when she does move into action, everything goes perfectly. The Ace of Autumn has grown up, and the book that were closer to her before are now open. The knowledge that she gained has provided abundance accumulating on the desk. The additional meanings for this card, Marianne, are time to go back to school, study and research, seminars or courses, good news about finances, needing a push to get started, or working your way up the ladder. So I hope that was very helpful. So, Nikki's friend Bobby, I'm going to pull a card for you, and the card that I pulled for you is the Nine of Springs, which is protect the fruits of your labor. Prepare for possible challenges that lie ahead. Environmental conservation. So, she has these lovely little ladybugs with her. You're welcome, Marianne. So, the Nine of Springs is, as your hard work pays off and you have more and more to show for your effort, it becomes very important to look after the fruits of your labor. The energy out in the world can be intense. Every morning as you start your day, ask God and the angels and the fairies to protect you from negative people and energies. You're up to the task set before you. This is also a card that reflects environmentalists and those who love all the plants and animals of Mother Earth, standing up for important causes such as protecting wildlife, the oceans, and our food sources. A beautiful starry stands in defense of the newly blossomed daffodils in her garden. She is joined by her ladybug friends to show unity with nature in her cause. The additional meanings for this, Bobby, are attending to the protection of what you've created, preparing for challenges that lie ahead, having a strong immune system, and keeping your resolve. Hi, Ashley. Hi, Michelle. How are you guys today? So I hope that card was insightful for you, Bobby, and I hope it gave you a little bit of clarity on what's going on in your situation. You're welcome. So is there anyone else that would like me to pull a card for them? What about Michelle? Michelle, I'm going to pull a card for you. So, your card was the Five of Summers. Trust that there is a reason for everything that happens. Remove yourself from the negative emotions of others, focusing on what frightens or worries you. So, let's see what the Five of Summers says. There is much serene beauty in life. However, that kind of tranquility may be overlooked when you're fixated on things that make you unhappy. Release negative situations and return to your own inner peace. Make sure your thoughts are thoroughly focused on optimistic outcomes. Envision the present and the future that you want to manifest, and forget about the past. If you need to mourn a loss, don't hesitate to reach out to those around you who love you and can help you recover in a healthy way. Remove yourself from the negative emotions of others. Melodramatic people and situations foster feelings like regret and anxiety, which don't help you live the life you desire. Don't worry, brighter days are just around the corner. The fairy appears clearly worried by what is just out of vision on the card. She is ready to take flight when perhaps a time of completion would serve her better. The additional meanings for this, Michelle, are forgiving past mistakes, getting something positive out of a challenging situation and seeing all the possibilities. So definitely, negativity in our lives is very bad for us. It's very bad for us. So if you have people that are in your inner circle, or maybe people that are around you, now's a good time for you to just cut ties with them. Tell them, like, I'm sorry, but I can't deal with this with you anymore. It's very difficult sometimes because some of these people are close to us, and some of them are kind of like really good friends, or sometimes they're just friends. But the amount of negative energy that they bring around us drags us down. And so we need to stay optimistic in ourselves, and we need to push forward and move forward for us. Definitely cut ties with negative energy people that are very melodramatic for your life. It's not good for you. So I would suggest try doing that, and then envision what you want for the future and go for it. Okay, I'm not sure how to say your name. Is it China? I'm gonna pull a card for you. So you got the Lover's card. True love that is long lasting. Choices made from the heart. A return to good health. You are deserving of magical and long-lasting love. The fairy companions, romance, and deeply felt friendship for anyone. This card indicates that you are about to enter into a significant relationship in your life. If you are already in one, this card signals that positive change are possible at this time and should be pursued. The kind of romance that comes with this card is powerful and often has a past life connection. This card can also refer to the need to make an important decision, whether related to a relationship issue or not. It's sure to have great emotional impact. This isn't an intelligent choice, but rather one made from the heart. And while you may not know what to do, you'll absolutely feel the right action to take. Following the lead line of the Holy Grail from Glastonbury, our loves are bestowed in Rosslyn Chapel in Scotland, which is filled with carvings of symbols related to the Grail mysteries. The chapel's stained glass windows features an image of Saint Francis, implicating pure spirituality-based love in this relationship, along with an image of military pilot symbolizing devotion, courage, and commitment in the marriage. Additional meanings for this card are engagement or marriage, true love, opportunities, affecting, seeking emotional support from others, excellent health. So that was the card that I pulled for you, Chai, and I'm going to show you the card description again because it's just really, really, really beautiful. And I thought I read earlier that, Nikki, you wanted another card. Melissa. So, Melissa, the card for you is 10 of Autumn. Take steps to ensure the financial security of your children and other loved ones, making wise investments or planning for retirement, honoring family traditions. and that is the 10 of Autumn. Family connections are extremely important. Honor your heritage and be proud of who you are. Share your history with your children and other family members. Embrace the positive and release any negative past events. Begin investigating in your future. Make plans that include caring for your family financially in terms of future education, healthcare, or retirement. Prepare now so that you can be free of financial worry later in life. Even if you're young and can only spare a few sum each month, it will really add up over the years. A happy family spent time together under a harvest of golden pears. The pears are a symbol of prosperity that will provide for their needs for years to come. Additional meanings for the card are family trees, honoring family traditions, financial security, and inheritance, major business investments. So that was the card that I pulled for you, and I hope that was helpful for you, Melissa. Oh, it's your birthday today? That's wonderful. Yes, I will definitely pull a card for the birthday. So, the card that I pulled for you is the 3 of Autumns. Follow your passion when it comes to your career. Be the best at what you do. Being compassionate for your creative talents. And that is the 3 of Autumn. You have much untapped talent and a range of amazing skills. By expressing these gifts outwardly, you grow personally and reap great financial rewards. Your creativity should be allowed to soar to new heights. Only work with people who share your excitement and who enjoy creative collaboration. Follow your passion when it comes to what you do professionally. If your heart is in your career, then you will shine like a beacon through your work. You can make a successful living through your creativity. You're drawn to what will bring you joy for a reason, and that in turn will lead to abundance. A master craftsman fairy has completed 2 or 3 crystal calla lilies that were compromised. He will be rewarded when his work is finished. Additional meanings are being compassionate for your talents, obtaining mastery at what you do, and working well with others, being a team player, finding or being a mentor. That is a great birthday card. Hi, Tina. Hi, Tiffany. Hi, Sheila. I'm glad you guys love my messages. They're actually not for me. The messages that I pull for the cards are meant for you guys. So, hi, Rima. Tiffany, the card that I'm going to pull for you today is the 9 of Autumn. Reward yourself for all your hard work. Being happy and successful, self-employed, cherishing your time alone. It's time to reward yourself for your wonderful achievements. You've accomplished a great deal and you deserve a little relaxation, nurturing, and peace. Enjoy the fruits of your labor. Do something that feels truly luxurious and self-loving. You've worked very hard. It's healthy to honor yourself in some small or large way as an incentive to keep your forward progress going. After all, you've earned it. A very successful fairy enjoys a beautiful music from her harp, while the fruits of her labor ripen around her. Additional meanings for this card are being happily self-employed, creating a beautiful environment, enjoying the finer things in life, and cherishing your time alone. So, Tiffany, definitely reward yourself. You work too hard. You need to take time to do something nice for yourself. If you're like me, I like to do things for a lot of other people, and I very rarely do things for myself. When it comes to my birthdays or holidays where people want to give me things and they ask me, well, what is it that you want? I really don't know what I want because nothing really comes to mind, because I'm always thinking about other people, like, well, this person needs this and this person needs that. And so myself, I'm the last thing that I think about. Exactly. We all have to remember that sometimes we do need to take that time for ourselves. Even if it's you in the morning when you wake up. I'm not sure if you have kids, but sometimes it's nice that if our family members are away, to just take that time for ourselves. Even if it's just going to like Dunkin' Donuts or McDonald's or Burger King or wherever you like to go and just treating yourself. Get like one of those Frappuccinos or, you know, something small. I have 3 too, Tiffany. I know how that gets. It's very overwhelming sometimes, and you're always constantly running and running and running and running. But you have to make sure that you do take time for yourself. I mean, it gets very hectic during days, especially when you have kids and you have a husband or a boyfriend. And so, yeah, I mean, definitely self-nurture, and that needs to be for a lot of us. I think as we grow older, we tend to forget to self-nurture ourselves because we're so nurturing for everyone else. We're so worried about things that we need to do for other people that we neglect to do things for ourselves. So definitely, you guys take time to do stuff for yourself. Actually, I started doing that lately. I have other gifts that I'm aware that I have, but they're not to their full potential yet. So I actually last night started doing some research and started reading about how I can explore and unlock some more of my gifts so that I can share them with you guys. So definitely, like 5 minutes, 10 minutes out of the day, do something nice for yourself. Go out. Everybody deserves time for themselves. So, is there anyone else that I missed that wanted a card pulled? Oh, okay, Sheila. So you asked a really good question. You asked me what my abilities are. Well, I can read tarot very well. And I know this sounds crazy, but sometimes I can hear God speaking to me, and it comes in different messages. And the messages that he's been giving me lately are that I need to find a way to come to him. And I think I figured out the reason why he wants me to come to him and accept him wholeheartedly, because another one of my abilities that I'm aware that I have, but I don't know how to control it, or I don't know exactly how to grow it to its full potential, and that's why I'm doing some research, is that I have the psychic ability. Ever since I was really little, I could sense things before they happened, or I would be able to have these dreams, and a couple days later, or maybe a month later, the dreams that I were having would come true. I mean, it's crazy to even talk about it sometimes, but some of the other things that I know that I'm gifted in is that I can see spirits and I can hear them sometimes, which that I'm not ready to fully unlock yet because I am a little scared of that. I've had spiritual warfare against me before, so a lot of the spirits that I've dealt with, that I've seen, are not very pleasant spirits. So I tend to block and shut that out because I'm so not ready for that yet. So those are some of my gifts that I'm aware of, but a lot of them I don't know how to access or use to their full potential yet. Another thing that I just recently learned that I am able to do is I actually was in a really bad relationship with my kid's dad, and I was with him for 9 years, and I met someone actually through this live feed that said he could hear me in his head for those whole 9 years, like asking for help, and he could just sense that I was in so much pain. So I do have the ability to send telepathic messages to other people, but I'm not exactly sure how I do that. So that's something also that I'm going to learn and try to expand on doing. So those are just some of the things, but right now I'm more comfortable with just doing like my tarot card readings, because I know that when I do a reading, it's really spot on. Like, I'm never wrong on my readings that I've done in the past and up till now. And you guys are welcome for me sharing that information, because I know a lot of times I just get on here and I tend to get really shy, and so I tend to just focus on pulling cards for you guys and giving you the messages that are from the cards. I know I don't talk a whole lot about my personal stuff, so that is the gifts that I have that I know that I'm aware of. Hi, Donna. Hi, sweet Honestly Paul. How are you guys doing today? So I will pull a card for, let's see. Who was it that wanted a card? Was it Paul who wanted a card? So Paul, the card that I pulled for you today is the Prince of Summers, which is romantic, captivating, dramatic, flirtatious. Falling in love, suddenly being swept off your feet. The need to stay grounded during a very emotional experience. And this is the Prince of Summers. And the additional meanings for that is, this charmer may be a prince, but he is truly the kind of romantic. Uttering in love with love, he can zoom in and have your heart fluttering in a blink of an eye. He is refined, artistic, and introspective, as well as dreamy and possible a bit melodramatic. A hopefulness flirt with, he will read your poetry while looking deep into your eyes. In his heart, he really is generous and quite tender-hearted. He focuses on you and you alone until it isn't, and therein lies the problem. He is the Prince of Summer, and oh, you'll be so happy for a time, maybe forever. Just keep in mind that this prince is knowing or having a wandering eye, and he likes to spread happiness around, so be very cautious. The prince rides a magical dandelion under the light of the full moon. The dandelion indicates he can make a wish come true. However, the heart in his hand is made of glass, so handle it with care. The additional meanings for this card, Paul, is falling in love, a love of art and beauty, staying grounded during a very emotional experience, and a trusted keeper of secrets. So that was the card that was for, I believe it was Oh So Sweet Paul. So I hope that helped. Oh, Bridget says that she doesn't have any sound. Is there anyone else that's having problems? Hi, Patricia. So I will pull a card for you, and you got the Prince of Summer. The Princess of Summer. She is gentle, sensitive, kind, and inexperienced. A new relationship or emotional experience and validations to social events. A compassionate friend you can share your concerns with. And this is the Princess of Summers. And this is for Patricia. The Princess Summers is a gentle and sensitive soul. She is very interested in relationships with other people, but can be quite shy. If you check out her bedside table, you'll almost certainly find a romantic novel. She's poetic with a fondness of writing, including journaling everything she feels. If dreaming were an Olympic sport, she'd be a gold medalist. If you approach her with an outstretched arm and an open heart, she will happily embrace you and let you in to her life. She will eagerly listen to you and all your worries with great compassion. No one cries alone with the Princess of Summer around. Just keep in mind that she's not very experienced in the world. The princess perceives everything through her feelings, so she may not get around to thinking things through. The young fairy of the Ace of Summer was grown up. While she enjoys her private garden, she is full of magic and patiently waits for her love to come. Additional meanings for this card, Patricia, are social invitations, love letters, a special new friend, confidential information, or interpreting dreams. So, and I'm not sure if this relates to you, Patricia, but I'm kind of sensing that maybe you should look into interpreting some of your dreams that you have lately, if you haven't already. I'm just getting a very strong sense that I need to tell you that you should definitely check into it, trying to interpret what some of your dreams mean. Oh, I'm so sorry I missed the card for you, Remy. So I will pull that for you now. So you got the Ten of Summer, which is an emotionally fulfilling life with family or friends, raising children wisely, people you can trust. Spending time with your family and loved ones is critical to be rich and happy life. The people you call family may be those you're related to, or they may be people whom you've chosen as your beloved community. Either way, offering love and support to those closest to you and accepting it in return is very important. Make space for them in your life. It's worth investing time and energy in your primary relationships. You can have the happy home life you're seeking, filled with peace and emotional fulfillment. The couple of the Two of Summer card has created a beautiful life for themselves and their children. The butterfly boat near the shores of Avalon means that their emotional current will continue to evolve and thrive. Additional meanings for this card is a happy marriage, people you can trust, relationships that last, feeling emotionally content, and raising children wisely. Oh, I'm so glad. So glad that was helpful for you. No, I didn't see that David saw a card. But you know what, guys? This is how it works. I don't see it because I'm busy reading other cards, then maybe that just meant that the card that you wanted at that time wasn't meant for you. So, the card that I'm going to pull for you, David, is the Eight of Springs. And this is stress that comes from having many things happening at once. Successful multitasking, sudden events, or changes. And this is the Eight of Springs. So, And this one is actually very beautiful. It's a little garden wood fairy, and she's all around daisies with dragon. Well, I'm glad that I made your day, Remy. So, there are many varieties of stress. This card reflects the kind that comes from having a lot of wonderful things in your life at once. You may be juggling a new career opportunity, a family, or seeing your fitness, decorating your home. Of course, you wouldn't wish away any of those lovely things, yet it's a great deal to have on your plate. This is the card of successful multitasking. If things have been quite for you, expect to see big increase in the action. Make sure you make every task prioritize. Whenever possible, delegate items from your to-do list to others, and be grateful for all the wonderful things in your life while you juggle them. You guys, this is about balance. About balance. If everybody has a lot of stuff on their plates all at once, you definitely need to try to balance them. It's juggling, definitely, Carmen, prioritizing. So David, whatever things you have going on in your life right now, you need to work and strive towards prioritizing and having a happy balance between those things. Definitely, if you have kids, you have loved ones, get them to help you. Not a whole lot of good? The additional meanings for this card also means being confident, sudden event or rapid changes, and spontaneous results in business travel. So, if it is business travel and you're getting ready to travel, then you definitely will have to be prioritizing some of your time. So I hope that card was a little helpful for you, David. Guys, if you guys want personal intense readings from me, go to my shop. It does take a long time for me to do the intense personalized readings, and what happens is I pull about 10 cards for you guys, and it goes from present to future to past, even into the environment surrounding things around us. So definitely, if you would like private readings from me, I accept donations no less than $20 for the private readings. And even if you guys want 3 card pulls that are a little bit more detailed about like past, present, and future, I also do those on my shop for donations of no less than $10. So, is there anyone else that I missed that would like a card pulled? Martinez. Did you want a card pull today, Martinez? Are you still on? Yay! Hi, Martinez! So, yes, the card for you today is the Ace of Springs. It's time to take action. Be fearless and happy. Pursue your most trusted dreams. Analyzing career opportunities. So this card is for Martinez, which is the Ace of Springs. So let's see what the Ace of Springs says for you today. Yay! The time to act is now. The Fairy of Spring presents you with wonderful new opportunities that will allow you to achieve what you desire. Your fleeting hopes are now about to take flight, and all that's needed from you is the courage to see things through. Be daring and fearless, and then Happily pursue your most treasured dreams. If you don't have every little detail worked out, don't let it hold you back. All the steps will reveal themselves as you move forward. Your faithful fairy in this card is tending to the young holy hawthorn tree, which sprang from the staff of Joseph. The scaffolding is sparkling with divine love to indicate that your new plans will be fruitful and abundant. The additional meanings for this card for you, Martinez, is new beginnings, career changes, birth announcements, or promotions. Oh, I'm so sorry, David, that you're going through so much serious emotional pain. But you know what? We go through things in our lives for reasons. So whatever emotional pain that you're going through now, it will pass and it will get better. Just keep your head high and things will eventually always get better. Think positive. Don't think negative. Don't think negative, David. Try to think positive. In the mornings when you get up, just kind of say to yourself, today is going to be the day. I'm going to have an awesome day. So, definitely. I'm so sorry, but let's see. I was going to do one more card pull for today because it's getting kind of late. And that was going to be for Gump. Is that how you say your last name? Gump. So, Gump. And that is the Two of Autumns. Everybody, it'd be very nice if you guys could pray for David today and just, you know, send him wishes and hope that his situation changes in the next couple days and that things get better for him. Forrest Gump. You're so funny. Okay, so the card I pulled for you today was the Two of Autumns. Bring fun into everything you do, juggling multiple priorities or jobs, and exceptional talent for multitasking. That is what the card looks like, and she is so pretty. And you're quite capable of handling many things at once. Your ability to multitask and still do outstanding work offers you ample opportunities for the future. Yet, it can be also exhausting if you're not enjoying what you do. Make everything you do joyful. You can balance work with play if you seek out the fun in every moment. Even if the pleasures are small in relative terms, they can lead to the greater and greater happiness. The law of attraction seems to be playful and delivers you to more and more fun. Find the humor in your situation and your concerns will fade away. A beautiful fairy attempts to keep many magic balls in the air at once. She's doing a fair job, but where is the fun? Additional meanings for this card are juggling multiple priorities for jobs, accomplishing more than you've dreamed of, and handling all the details. Make big changes in your career. So, that was the card that I pulled for you, Gump. And I hope that it was very helpful for you. And I will definitely be back on Tuesday next week, guys, at 11:30. And in the meantime, if you'd like more personal readings from me, please go to my shop, like and follow me on my page. And I will see you guys next Tuesday at 11:30. Bye!